The well coven is deeply traditional, and wild magic is decidedly not. For now, my skin is still blank. I'm just a human without magic, who spent most of his time as a soldier, but a soldier who never intended to truly fight. My time as a captain of the Hexenjägers was a front. I never wanted to be a witch hunter. I just had to pretend to be one to bring them down from the inside. "Don't worry so much, Ernst," Brigitte says, laughing at my serious face. "Today is just for us, the border guard. The real induction comes later. And on the day of the actual trial, I'll be scaling waterfalls and leaping through fire while Fritzi," I say, waving my hand, "Fritzi will be taking a bath?" "That's a bit of an oversimplification," Brigitte says. "But essentially, yes." "A bath." Aloise laughs. "Is that what you want, warrior?" "It would be nice," I grumble. I quite like the baths here. I shift in my seat, hoping the others don't notice how much my mind has wandered at the idea of Fritzi in a bath. "I think he's grown a bit soft," Aloise says. My mind panics for a moment, but then Aloise steps closer and pokes me in my belly. I'm pleased that he winces, his finger finding no fat to cushion the jab. "Lazing about in the trees." Fritzi, Liesel, and I have been in the well for months. It's become our home. Brigitte tosses me a pouch. Inside are a dozen red sacks sewn shut. I weigh one in my hand, and a red powder coats my palm. "You must kill 12 of us before you win," the captain says. 12 to 1. I glance behind her. There are easily 30 people participating in the battle. I only have to hit 12 with the red markers, but I'll have to go through more than 3 times that many to make a hit. "There are only 12 markers in the bag," I say, counting again. "So don't miss." Aloise grins with all his teeth. "Meanwhile, we'll have these." Brigitte makes a movement with her hand, and Aloise picks up a basket and starts distributing 5 spell pouches to each member of the guard. "What do they do?" I ask warily. "Each hit will freeze you just a little more," Brigitte says cheerily. "One will tingle like pins and needles at the spot where you're hit. It'll get progressively worse with each strike until you're numb." "Numb's not so bad." "Yeah," Aloise calls back, shooting me a wicked look I don't trust. "It's not so bad at all." My stomach twists. Got it. Don't get hit. "Game's over when you mark 12 of us, or when you can no longer move." Brigitte smirks. "Well, warrior?" She somehow makes the words sound like a mockery. "Are you ready to be truly worthy of Hulda?" Hulda? No. I could care less what a goddess thinks of me. But I'll be damned to any hell that exists before I let Fritzi down. Brigitte raises a horn to her lips. "The hunt starts when I sound the horn." "I thought this was a battle, not a hunt," I say, already staggering back. Brigitte towers over me, her lips curled into a sardonic snarl. "Every battle is a hunt until you figure out how to fight back." Skaxa, I think as I dash through the underbrush, using the scant grace Brigitte allowed for me to make the first move. I skulk through the trees, already hearing the horn signaling that the hunt is on. I need my horse. Skaxa is the closest thing I have to an ally in this battle, and if I'm mounted, I can be faster. I can have a chance. I circle back. In my time here at the well, I've gotten a feel for the place, both in the trees with Fritzi and on the ground with my sister Hilda, who has been embraced by the coven despite not having magic herself. Hilda. There's an idea. She might help me to hide. I shake away the thought as soon as it forms in my head. First, she is my sister, not a soldier. Second, I don't want to hide. I want to win. Another blow of a hunting horn, louder this time.